One of the main issues of the European pork chain is to solve the problem of finding practicable alternatives to surgical castration of male piglets without affecting the pork quality. This is the main objective of IPEMA, an independent network consisting of more than 60 scientists from different disciplines all over Europe. For 4 years, this group of leading European scientists has worked on practicable solutions to make pork from boars and immunocastrates actual marketable alternatives for the diverse production systems in Europe. Due to increasing concentrations of androgens and estrogens during pubertal development, pork production with boars has economic and environmental advantages compared to the pork production with barrows. Furthermore, the animals remain intact, and the painful surgery without pain-relieving methods is avoided. On the other hand, raising intact boars is in many ways more challenging than fattening barrows. Furthermore, boars can develop an unpleasant off-odor after entering puberty, the so-called boar taint, which is mainly ascribed to 2 substances, androstenone and scotol. The genetic selection for reducing androstenone and scotol has proven to be efficient, and low boar taint lines have already been introduced into the market. Boar taint can also be actively avoided by scotol-reducing feeds. However, this does not solve the issue of androstenone, as this component is less susceptible to dietary manipulations. In addition to preventing boar taint during the fattening period and at slaughter, the industry has methodologies to detect tainted carcasses at the slaughter line. The most used method is the human nose test, which is an online and very quick method based on the score given by a trained panelist in the detection of boar taint. Recently, an instrumental, automatic and rapid at-line method based on mass spectroscopy has also been introduced to determine the concentration of androstenone and scotol. These methodologies allow the sorting out of boar-tainted carcasses that can therefore be used for the corresponding sales channel or for further processing. In addition, boar taint in pork can be masked by different treatments and blending it with pork from barrows or gilts. The processing of meat from boars for high-quality products can also lead to problems, in addition to the possible presence of boar taint, as the carcasses are often too lean, and the high proportion of polyunsaturated fatty acids do not allow long dry curing periods. Another challenge in the pork production with boars is the potential for more aggressive and sexual behavior. Boars are, in general, more active than barrows or gilts and may develop more aggressive and sexual behavior when they become mature. Housing entire male pigs together with gilts may enhance the risk for unwanted early pregnancies. As a consequence, boars should be kept in socially stable groups separate from gilts with sufficient space. A second alternative to avoid surgical castration is the pork production with immunocastrates. Immunocastration is an active immunization against GnRH and consists of 2 vaccinations during the fattening period. The method combines both the advantages of boar fattening and the advantages of barrows, since from a physiological point of view, immunocastrates are similar to boars until the second vaccination. Thus, immunocastrates have a very efficient feed conversion, with less nitrogen excretions than barrows. Only after the second vaccination is there an increase in antibody titers against GnRH, and testicular functions are successfully suppressed. As a result, the carcasses are free from boar taint. And if the second vaccination is applied 5 to 7 weeks before slaughter, pork quality is similar to that of barrows. This pork can then be processed into high-quality products. The technique also offers extensive housing systems the chance to produce high-quality products and to keep male pigs intact until slaughter. Within these production systems, it is recommended to apply the second vaccination earlier and 3 times to avoid unwanted pregnancies. Since puberty is postponed by immunocastration, immunocastrates behave much more calmly than boars and have significantly fewer injuries. How well are the different alternatives to surgical castration accepted by the consumers in the market? How often are these already implemented in practice, and does this vary between countries? In general, not many people are familiar with pig production and know about the practice of piglet castration. Within IPEMA, existing knowledge was collected, and a recent scale survey was set up to evaluate consumer attitudes throughout Europe to get insights in these questions. The resulting knowledge can be used to inform consumers and to support the pork chain when setting up communication strategies. After 4 years of intensive work and progress, Ulrike Weiler, the chair of IPEMA, says, "This unique network has achieved incredible results in the past 4 years, and now pork production with boars and immunocastrates are marketable alternatives for the European pork production. IPEMA has created important relationships and collaborations, which will also have a sustainable value for future projects, and thus strengthen the competitive edge of the European pork chain." This network summarized the advantages and disadvantages of pork production with boars or immunocastrates for a broad audience, and developed strategies for diverse production systems.